Okay, perfect. Thank you. So first of all, I'm very honored to present today, and thank you for the invitation, Brad and the team. Also, thank you, Doug, for touching some of the very important topics why game engine technology is very well received throughout the industry sector. But now I want to tell you, first of all, some words about Unity, where we come from and what our footprint currently is in the industrial sector. And then also, as Doug, it's not about Unity itself, it's really about how it can be used to enable you to build better products, to make it more efficient, and maybe also having more fun with it. So Unity, where do we come from? So these three guys have built Unity in 2007, and the intention first of them was to build actually a game. But the game, to be honest, it was not a big success. It was, today you would say an indie game, and there were no distribution channels like Steam or Epic Game Store to provide the platform to get reach. So they decided to move towards building a tool that actually enables others to be creative and to build anything you can imagine, because they want to beware others to go through the pain they went through, and at the end not getting success with it. So I think one of the prominentest or the well-known example is Pokemon Go, built with Unity. Besides that, we provide a lot of, I think we have more than 60–70% market share in the mobile sector, where our heritage is at. And I think Pokemon is a really good example because it already brings in some of the key features we also see in the industrial vertical as augmented reality. But again, it's a game. But we are moving more and more also, like Epic Games and other game engines, towards the industrial market. For example, IKEA, and this is maybe the direct example connected to Pokemon, uses Unity to provide their IKEA Place app, which enables you, every one of you, to place the IKEA products at home, and it really fits into your living space. You can look how it fits into, and great piece of technology. But we're also going to high end, and here you can see a demo we did with BMW for real-time ray tracing that can be used in their design departments, and to also show the broad range. You can go for very tiny applications, just in the pocket and on a smartphone, up to very high-end applications like this running on a very strong PC. 90% of all HoloLens experiences are made with Unity, as we have this mobile heritage, and well, basically HoloLens uses mobile technology to run on. We provide more than 90% of all applications on this device. So a little bit about our reach. During the last 12 months, 3 billion devices have been reached by Made with Unity experiences. And I'm really now saying experience, not games, because we have moved away from this, let's say, even we don't want to call ourselves a game engine anymore. We are more like a real-time 3D development platform. With more than 1.2 million active developers each month, we have a huge reach and community around Unity being used. We support more than 20 platforms, so if you build a very small application that is not very hardware hungry, you can directly deploy this to more than 20 platforms. Now, some examples from our customers, and I think the ecosystem is also something very important to talk of. So most of these examples, of course, most of the OEMs are using Unity and Unreal to build applications themselves, but there are also a lot of partners providing solutions that have been built with Unity. In this case, Lightshape, they have built a very powerful solution to do collaborative work with CAD data. You can see here that it's used by Audi, for example. You can join from wherever you are in the world to join a virtual design review session. High photorealism features like clipping planes, switching of parts, disassembly simulation, all this stuff can be done with this solution. Another use case is the training and maintenance sector, where, for example, a company called Feinzin has built a paint shop simulation to train the actual painters how to paint cars, actually. I wondered why this is needed, because most of this stuff is done by robots, but still you need to have people to know and have this expertise about how to paint a car. So BMW, for example, is still educating and training these people. And by using this application, they can go up to 60–70% completely virtual. On the other hand, you see a lot of AR applications, training applications done by Daimler, Bosch, and so on. As really impressive presented from Russ from BMW, the whole topic about digital twin in the production segment is a huge use case. And a company called Unit 040 used Unity to build a tool called Perspective, which enables you to bring sensor data directly into this digital twin, connect it with the kinematics you get out of your CAD systems, and make it a really live digital twin of your actual production. And as it is completely in Unity, of course, you can use a VR headset and walk through it and use it also for training and so on. So in reality, if you go inside the simulation and you really would step inside one of these laser sensors, it would have a feedback into the real system, and it would calculate it and had a real impact into the simulation. Unity for simulation. Some people use Unity and integrate a maybe more realistic physics engine, like in this case you see on the left side. Our colleagues from Interact integrated a physics engine called XDA to make a really, really high accuracy real-time collision detection possible within Unity. And companies are using this tool to do assembly, disassembly simulations in Unity. On the other side, on the right side, you see use case of training an AI for autonomous driving. The idea is to use synthetic data to build a virtual representation of the actual reality, to train an AI, simulating the virtual sensories for this, using LiDAR and all these things inside Unity. We provide something called machine learning, or ML agents, which has also its foundation in gaming, but a lot of companies are already using, and this is also an example where I can't, unfortunately, give you an example because it's under NDA, but hopefully within the next month, this will be possible. People use the machine learning algorithms within Unity to train actual robots and give them tasks, scale them through our cloud services, and make it much more faster to achieve trained AIs based on a virtual environment. Unity for HMI is also an interesting use case because we have this heritage in the mobile sector. It makes it really easy to use Unity to run on embedded systems, which provide not enough horsepower to support high-end graphic engines. So I would say 8 out of 10 OEMs are already using Unity to do prototyping in the HMI sector because, and this is what I want to emphasize on the right side, we believe that HMI is not only the screen you see in the car in the future, but my daughter, she got 3 today, but as maybe she turns 10 or 15, I think it will all be connected through augmented reality. You will have the experience of actual car ride and the experience of mobility. It will start at your living room, at your kitchen, and will continue in the car. So it's a more holistic view on this. And as Unity already happens outside the car in a lot of use cases as already presented, I think it's only logical to use this from end to end. So hopefully within a few months, we will see Unity in a production scenario running in a real car, providing the HMI solution. And last but not least, we have the marketing. I think marketing is a broad field. You can do a lot of stuff inside marketing, from configure, as Doug told already, a lot of stuff. I think especially during the current time, I see a huge potential for virtual fairs to present the whole product and the product portfolio in a virtual way, using streaming technology, but also augmented reality technology. To present your product in a better and more emotional way. So at the end, I want to summarize. It's basically using Unity, of course, not for everything, because there's still CAD system, a lot of PDM, PLM, and so on. But we believe that there's a place for Unity and other game engine technologies for each step of the product creation process. And I think one of the strengths of Unity is that we are capable to run on basically any system, from low-end hardware to absolutely high-end systems. So the trends we want to address, and I think this is also a good transition into the panel discussion later, we see a huge value inside the use of real-time technology, XR, VR, AR, safe hardware, be faster, be more robust at the end for your product. But we also see that OEMs have, and also tier one suppliers, they have a need to be fast and more flexible, like Doug already mentioned. They want to build tools by themselves. They want to adapt faster to trends they see on the market. And we see a clear trend of building more in-house, keeping your own IP, but building stuff on your own. And I think game engine technologies can be a huge enabler for this. So that's me. Thank you so much.